Hi, today we're going to talk about how to read an estimated cost summary. When you receive your estimated cost summary, this is what it's going to look like. Keep in mind that this is not an official bill. The estimated cost summary is really useful for looking at your charges and your credits in financial aid on a semester by semester basis. So let's take a closer look. So when you receive your estimated cost summary, first thing to notice is you have the yearly summary up here. It just has the total due for fall and for J-term and spring and what that is for the year. This student has a credit balance for fall, and we're going to talk more about credit balances in just a moment. The first block we're looking at here is for fall, and it's split up with the charges over here on the left and all of the credits in financial aid on the right. So really quickly, looking at the charges, these are the charges only associated with the fall semester. So tuition and fees, and this student is living on campus. So they have a meal plan and they have housing charges. Course fees are still unknown. This student probably hasn't registered yet, but if you are taking a natural science course, maybe you're a music student with lessons, maybe you're in the nursing program, there can be additional course fees that are going to increase your total charges. And the total charges are right here, $29,460. Keep in mind, if you do end up with any course fees, it will increase this number here. But let's take a look at the credits in financial aid. Most of the financial aid is automatically accepted, like the PLU academic scholarships, housing scholarship, and the PLU 253 bound. There's also federal aid, like the federal Pell Grant and SEOG, and state aid, the Washington State College Grant and college bound scholarships. So the student loans are offered, that's why they're highlighted in yellow. You have to decide if you want to accept or decline your student loans, but for the purposes of the estimated cost summary, it has included the amounts that these loans would pay out into the total financial aid amount. Also, if you're an incoming student, take note that your $200 enrollment deposit is applied to fall. So this student's total financial aid and credits is $29,498, which is greater than their total charges, leaving them with a credit balance. In this case, it's a small credit balance, but credit balances can be requested as a refund. If you decide to decline your student loans, just keep in mind that the total financial aid amount here will be decreased by the amount that you decline in your student loans. Okay, so we've scrolled down to take a look at our J-term and spring charges. The setup is exactly the same. We have our charges over here on the left and credits in financial aid over on the right. The total charges for the J-term spring block are always going to be higher because it is including those January J-term charges. In addition to the J-term charges of tuition and a meal plan, because the student lives on campus, they also have their spring tuition and fees, housing and meal plan, and of course, those course fees are definitely unknown at this point because we're projecting pretty far out into the future. The other half of the financial aid has been applied, and again, most of it is automatically accepted. Those student loans are offered. If you accept your student loans for the full year, they would show accepted down here as well. But it's the same scenario where the estimated cost summary has included the amounts that these loans would pay out into the total financial aid and credits. So for J-term in spring, the financial aid and credits are less than the total charges. So the balance due for spring and J-term combined is $953. You'll notice that the balance due is just in a regular black font, whereas that credit balance was a red font and it was in parentheses. So that would indicate on the estimated cost summary a credit balance versus a charge or a balance due. If you have additional questions about your financial aid or your estimated cost summary, you can always check out our live chat and our drop-in Zoom hours, and you can find the links to those on our website, PLU Office of Student Financial Services. This is our homepage. Just scroll down, and here's information about live chat and Zoom. This will give you the current days and times that those services are available. Live chat is really best for quick questions, and if your question is a little bit more complex, go ahead and click here for our Zoom hours. Most financial aid questions can be resolved through one of these methods. And of course, you can always email us at sfs@plu.edu. Be on the lookout for more videos from us, and we look forward to seeing you on campus. Thanks. Bye.